So the top selling car of the Hyundai, the Creta, has now added two more seats at the back and made it a 7-seater car and given it a new avatar. So hey guys, welcome to Motorwings, and today we'll know much more about the Hyundai Alcazar. First, let's talk about the performance or the specification of the new Alcazar. It is having two engine options, a diesel and a petrol one. The diesel one is 1.5 liter, the petrol one is 2.0 liter engine. It is producing 160 bhp by 191 Nm of torque, while the later put out 113 bhp to 250 Nm of peak torque. Both the powertrain will be offered with 6-speed manual and 6-speed automatic transmission. Talking about the features of the Hyundai Alcazar, it is getting a 10.25-inch digital infotainment system which is there in the Creta. It will be coming in two types of seating arrangement, a bench seat or a captain seat type. It would be having armrest and cup holder also. Other highlights are like includes wireless charging, ISOFIX child anchor with points and dual tone interior, LED headlight and tail light, and the third row seat could also dedicate feature aircon vent and charging slot. All the variants it will be getting. The SUV is under testing now, but according to its sub-partner the Creta, it should be getting a EX and a S and SX model. Talking about the release date and the pricing of the Hyundai Alcazar, the SUV is still under testing, but Hyundai has revealed the first image of the Alcazar. We expect it to be launched in the country by October 2021, and the pricing is expected to be having 15 lakhs to 18 lakhs ex-showroom. Now let's see what all car Hyundai Alcazar is rivaling against. The Hyundai Alcazar is stepping into the 3-row SUV segment. By comparison, it is comparing against the Mahindra XUV500, Toyota Innova Krista, MG Hector Plus and the Tata Safari. What's my opinion on this Hyundai's new 7-seater Alcazar? I can see after getting a great success by selling the new 2021 or the 2020 Creta, Hyundai has decided to make it 7-seater version, which is likely to be a good decision, but the styling is not up to the mark in comparison to the MG Hector, the Innova Krista or the Safari. But in this car, the Hyundai is launching it with the 18-inch wheel, which will make the appeal like a big car. So it will be having more ground clearance than the MG Hector, which is having only the 17 inches. By seeing the interior designing or the drawing, I can see that the back seats are not that much useful. In the case you are only having two childs, you can fit there, but in adults you cannot, because it will be more cramped at that area. But the interior quality is that great also. It is comparing against the MG Hector, which is a great one also. But in comparison the Tata Safari, the MG Hector, I see the design is not that much appealing in comparison to the Safari mainly. Safari has a much more macho design, like a SUV, proper SUV. But the Creta's older brother, the Alcazar, is not giving that much a macho look like a big SUV. It can be a good MPV or a tourer car, you can go somewhere in it, but it will not give you that much confidence while you go off-road like you get in the Safari. By seeing the power figures also, I can see that the Hyundai Alcazar is lacking in power because it is getting lesser torque and lesser bhp. In comparison with the Tata Safari and the MG Hector Plus, they are both getting above 250 Nm of torque, but instead it is getting only 191 Nm, which is very less for a 7-seater car, because a 7-seater car it needs much more torque to drive. If I get a chance to buy any of this car like the Hyundai Alcazar, the Tata Safari or the MG Hector Plus, I would go with the MG Hector Plus because it is much more design appealing, having a decent amount of power and space also. So this was my opinion on this car. So if you like this type of videos, please like, share and subscribe my videos, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.